Hey everybody, this is XLightning79 and I'm going to be doing an in-depth breakdown on all the primary weapons on Call of Duty Black Ops. So the first is the assault rifles. So take a look at this here. I broke it down into 5 different categories for the assault rifles. There's slow and weak, which is Enfield, fast and weak, which is FAMAS and AUG, slow and strong, which is Galil, AK-47 and Commando, burst, which is M16 and G11, and the semi-automatic, which is M14 and FN, FAL. So I'm going to explain why it's weak or strong or fast or slow in a second. I'm going to have some gameplay of each of the little classes. In the first group, there's the slow and weak, which is the Enfield. And it's not actually weak, it's just a bit weaker than the other guns. And it's not actually slow, just slower than the other ones. So in Black Ops, there's 2 main rates of fire with most of the fully automatic weapons. There's 750 and there's 937.5. And this is happen to be the lesser of both of those groups. So when I mean weak, I mean it as 35 to 25 instead of 40 to 30. That's only a bit less, and it's still a 3-hit kill at close range and a 4-kill long range. But some things that might affect would be the headshot, for example. Because a headshot, it still takes 3 bullets for the weak ones, and that's the rate of fire right there. So you watch. And that's not the only thing. Also, when you're shooting through walls, that'll still do a bit less damage. And also when you're in hardcore mode, you have a total of 30 health. What that means is, if you have one of the weak assault rifles, it'll take 2 bullets at long range, because you have a health of 30, and it does 25 damage. But those is a little bit of things that the weak guns do. Other than that, they're about the same as the stronger ones, so it's not that big of a deal. Next we have the fast and weak, which has the FAMAS and the AUG. It has the same damage as the Enfield, which is 35 at close and 25 at long, so it's a 3 and 4 hit kill, except they have a fast rate of fire of 937.5. If you guys are confused, we're going off a system where everyone has 100 points of health and 30 in hardcore. So if it has a weak damage for the assault rifles, it's actually impossible for you to get a 2-hit kill, even if it's a headshot, unless of course it's in hardcore or if they've been shot before. For the semi-automatics, we have the M14 and the FAL. And since they are semi-automatics, you have to pull the trigger each time you want to shoot, and the maximum speed you can do that at is 625 rounds per minute. The damage is 50 to 40, so it's a 2-hit kill at close range and 3-hit kill at long range. And obviously it's a 2-hit kill to the head. I shouldn't really have to tell you that. And here's how fast you can fire it. Not too bad. Next we have the slow and strong assault rifles. They have the Galil, the AK-47, and the Commando. The rate of fire is 750, which is just average, it's pretty good. The damage is 40 at close and 30 at long, so it's still a 3-hit kill at close and 4 at long. And if headshots at close range, it's a 2-hit kill. And as you guys can see so far, I'm doing pretty much 1 weapon per category. I'm not doing every single one, because this is about damage, not recoil, reload speed, all that stuff, just damage and range. Okay, next weapon type we have sniper rifles. And since all the sniper rifles have a base damage of 70, we're going to talk about the 1-hit kill range. So what this means is there's certain sections with sniper rifles that hit 1.5 times, which would make it a 1-hit kill, because 1.5 times 70 is 105. So the Dragunov Walther 2000 and the PSG-1, it's a 1-hit kill to the chest and up. Everything else is going to be a 2-hit kill. And as you see, we'll be using random attachments on the gun, so obviously like you can't only have an ACOG in the Dragunov, but just an example. Next is the only bolt action, which is the L96, and it is 1-hit kill to the gut and up. So if you shoot him below the chest, that'll be 1-hit kill. And also if you hit him on the arms, like right here, that's still like in the 1-hit kill range. And the rate of fire is 60, which means you can fire 1 every second if you fire as fast as you possibly can, which is probably not a good idea anyway though. Next weapon category is the shotguns. Shotguns drop range pretty rapidly at a certain point, and they shoot 8 pellets each, and the pellets randomly vary per shot. So the first weapon, or first category, we have strong ones, and the only one in that category is the Olympia. It's double barrel. Rate of fire doesn't matter, it's a double barrel. It's 40 at close, then drops to 10 damage per pellet. So if all the pellets hit, just 320 damage total. At long ranges, all the shotguns can be like 2 to 4 hits. It just kind of randomly varies. Next we have the weak shotguns. The damage is 30 to 10, of course times 8 for the pellets. The rate of fire varies between which shotgun you have. The SPAS 12 and the HS10 are around 300 rounds per minute if you fire it fast as you can. And the stakeout is a pump action, and that fires at about 100 rounds per minute. The SPAS 12 is pretty consistent, as you see here. So at close range, those shotguns will be a one-hit kill pretty much. In long ranges, it can be a 3 to 4. Just depends. And I think the silencer on the SPAS 12, it does not affect the damage or range at all, so you might want to try that out. Next weapon type, we have submachine guns. And I have divided them into 3 different categories. And by the way, if you notice, I didn't do the M16 or the G11 or the assault rifles, but both of those do 40 and 30, and they're bursts. Anyway, so for the slow and extra strong, we have the Scorpion, because it does a very high maximum damage at close range. Then we have slow and strong, which has a rate of fire of 750, and it's a 3 and 5 hit kill. It's the MP5 and AK-74U. And then for the fast and weak, which are most of them, we have the MAC-11, Uzi, PM63, MPL, Spectre, and the Kiparis. First we have the slow and strong, which are the MP5K and the AK-74U. The rate of fire is good, which is 750, and the damage is 40 to 20, which means it's a 3-hit kill at close range or a 2-hit to the headshot. And at long range, every single submachine gun is a 5-hit kill, so remember that. Next we have the slow and extra strong, which is the Scorpion. The Scorpion is very unique because at very close range, it's a 2-hit kill, no matter where you shoot them. But the range drops up very fast, and just like all the others, it's a 5-hit kill at long range. Next we have the fast and weak, which are the MAC-11, Uzi, PM63, MPL, Spectre, and Kiparis. This is the MAC-11, one of my favorites. The rate of fires are 937.5, which is very fast. The damage is 30 and 20. So at close it's a 4-hit, or headshots are 3 of course. And then at long range, all of them are 5 obviously, and those are those submachine guns. Last weapon type, we have the light machine guns. And all the light machine guns have unlimited range except for one exception. That sounded kind of weird. Okay, for the slow we have the HK21 and the RPK. For the fast we have the Stoner 63, and for the Ripper we have the M60. But for now we have the fast, which is the Stoner 63, has a rate of fire of 937.5, which is good. The damage is 40 at all ranges, so that means 1, 2, 3. It's a 3-hit kill, and it's a 2-hit kill to the head despite the range, so this is really good. So any range you see him, it's gonna kill him in exact amount of bullets, so I like it by the light machine guns. They're like sniper rifles and assault rifles combined. Next we have slow, which is the HK21 and the RPK. Rate of fire is 750, which is still pretty good, but it's just slower compared to all the others. Damage is 40, so it's a 3-hit kill at any range, and 2-hit kill for headshot. Up last is the M60, which I like to call the Ripper. It has a rate of fire of 535 rounds per minute, which is pretty slow, but hey, it's a 2-hit kill at close range and a 3-hit kill at long. I'm Duke Nukem, and I approve this weapon. Okay, maybe I'm really not Duke Nukem, I'm just X-Lightning 79, but I hope you guys learned a lot from this, and hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving or Harvest Day, whatever country you're from. And thank you a bunch to Lord Nick Baker and Lone Coyote 12 for helping me out and giving me their cool guns and stuff. Thanks for watching, subscribe.